It's really simple. A giant rat came down to Earth, built our DNA, and gave life to all humans. A religion based on a comic book character mouse called Dinkin is already there. It's called Jingoism, and it originated from the funny Mickey Mouse Let That Beat Drop shirt. All hail the Lord and Savior Dinkin J. Funny Mickey Mouse Let That Beat Drop shirt. Tank top, V-neck. Ladies for men and women. Tank top, V-neck. I read a yearbook once where a kid time travels back to medieval Europe wearing a funny Mickey Mouse Let That Beat Drop shirt. And this somehow turns into medieval people refusing to kill rats during the plague. And that's why the plague was so bad. What's interesting is that the Black Plague and was as devastating in Asia. But we don't talk about how it affected Asia often because of why? No. Eurocentrism. As per Pell tell Michelle, yeah, that's a part of it. But it's still crazy to me that Asia never gets mentioned at all when talking about the Black Plague. 25 million people died and it ended the reign of the Mongols. It was a whole thing. Yes, but we have limited time in school as kids and tend to learn history relevant to our own countries. Official funny Mickey Mouse Let That Beat Drop sweatshirt. Hoodie. Sweatshirt. Hoodie. There's no way the plague can take credit for ending the entire Mongol reign. Ended the funny Mickey Mouse Let That Beat Drop shirt. There is a lot more to the end of the Mongol reign than the plague. It might be more interesting to wonder would we have been as interested in the destruction in Europe if the Mongols had not turned away for Europe with the death of Ogaday. There were a lot more issues including an entire civil war and a succession crisis. IDK. I'm not Asian or European. I'm American. But we learned virtually nothing about Asian, African or South American history and a lot about Europe, and I always found that very disappointing. Other products.